All right, that was the national anthem by the Scranton Show Choir. Now we're ready to start high school football.
Yeah, we got a beautiful night here, Mike, and the rain passed, and it looks all clear here today. It should be a great evening of high school football.
Yeah, and we were just talking a little bit about this. I think both teams are very evenly matched. I mean, up front, I think they look the same, but what their speed is what I think it's going to, there's a lot of athletes on both sides of the ball. Knowing from the past, you combine GAR, Coughlin, and Myers down there, and then Scranton always had some athletes. So it should be a good contest tonight. I think it's going to come down to Leo, though, it's the opening night, a lot of opening night jitters, right. And if, limit the mistakes. Turnovers.
Yep.
And you know what? A lot of I don't care what level you're at. The battle up front is where it's going to be won. So we'll see here tonight. I'm excited about it. And, I talked to you a little bit about this. Is my favorite time of the year. Tomorrow college starts. And then next week, the big ones start. And then 2 weeks pro. So let's have fun here tonight. Yeah, it is.
I was talking to Coach Fields, and he said one of the bright spots this year for Scranton High has to be their offensive line. He's really impressed with the offensive line, so I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight. That's
good. Yeah, this is what it's all about. You start all the way in January, in the weight room, and then now here we are tonight, and getting ready to go here. We got the Scranton Knights, your home team here, taking on Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack, and Scranton's led by Coach Steve Shumbraves, and the Wolfpack is led by Ciro Sene, who good coach from down. He was a Coughlin head coach for years, and then when they combined, he ended up getting the job. Yeah, he got the job. So
that's great.
Again, thank you to Scranton Mayor Paige Gaffney and Wilkes-Barre Mayor George C. Brown.
All right, we're about 2 minutes here from kickoff.
Everyone's got the jitters here a little bit. You got the officials coming out for their first game of the year, the athletes.
Yep. Here, it looks like Scranton won the toss, and they're going to receive. They're looking at the stadium. They're on our right-hand side here, receiving the ball from right to left. Wolfpack will be over here on the left-hand side here in the white. Scranton here in their home red. So here we go, getting ready to go. 2022 football season is upon us right here. Kicking for the Wolfpack here is number 31, Evan Corcoran. And back deep for Scranton right here. Leo, I don't know if you can see the numbers here. It's hard to see from here.
Really can't see that from here on their jersey, but
I think it has number 4. Might be Nasir Moore. Or no, I think it's number 8. Izzy Williams is back there. In the middle there is, I want to think it's 21, Lemire Saldano. And the other guy I can't see. Looks like it's Saldano with the ball. Running up to the left side here. He breaks a tackle, gets tackled down here at about the 25-yard line. That's where Scranton's going to start the ball on offense.
All right, Matt Schilling, a quarterback that the coaches are very impressed with at Scranton High, is ready to start his 2022 campaign right now.
Actually, I think Schilling is the running back. Billy Maloney is the quarterback.
Billy Maloney?
Yeah, Billy Maloney, I'm pretty sure, is the quarterback right now. Yeah, number 10, Billy Maloney.
Oh, Billy Maloney. Okay.
A little confusion here, but they're in the I backfield here. They got Martinez as a fullback, Maloney under center. A little shift here to Yo-Yo right.
Back to the shotgun.
Shotgun with the sidecar to the right, motion right. Maloney keep to the right and a quarterback sweep. Good game there. Gets about 9 yards. Pretty good blocking up front.
First down.
Yeah. Tackle on the play there by number 5 for Ariel Lopez. So they got a first down, 10 play. Not bad on the first play.
No,
they're at the 45-yard line.
There's that offensive line they're talking about.
Yeah. They're on a spread trips here. Jet motion, handoff, jet sweep. They're on a jet sweep for another nice long gain. Number 5, Donato Stepney. They're counting on him to be a big part of this offense this year. And number 5 again, and number 4 and number 5 for Javon Godwin and Ariel Lopez on the tackle. But another 12-yard gain here. Scranton's moving the ball. They're on their the Wolfpack's 38-yard line.
2 first downs, 2 plays.
Yeah. Little confusion again, but now they're in a bunch trips again. Open, sidecar to the left of Maloney. Comes back with a counter.
Fumble.
And somebody from Scranton just recovered it. I'm not really sure what number here.
I think it was 40.
Number 63.
63. Deshaun Fulcher.
Deshaun Fulcher, their center there. He was at the right spot at the right time here. Well, 2 really good plays, and then now that's what happens opening week. So a loss of 3 yards here. It's 2nd and 13 from the 41.5 yard line. They're in trips open. Sidecar to the left. Maloney's in shotgun. Looks like they're changing the play. First pass attempt, and he overthrows Stepney. Didn't really look like he had him there.
No.
4 was in coverage for Wilkes-Barre. Javon Goodwin. So now we're in the 3rd and 13 on the left hash here. So you see you have that fumble. That stuff like that's going to happen. That's part of the game. You know, It's what you do after you fumble, I always say. So we'll see what happens here with Scranton. They're in a bunch set to the right, open to the left. Motion. Pass. Maloney tries to throw it underneath to number 4. Nasir Moore. Incomplete pass. We're going on a 4th down here.
Scranton's bringing in the punt
Scranton
team.
looks like they're doing the punt team. We got number 55, Martinez is punting. Jacob Martinez is punting to the 2. Back deep for Wilkes-Barre. It's hard to see these numbers here.
You don't see that every day, right? The
55.
defensive tackle.
I know
punt.
this kid personally, a tremendous athlete. There was a great article in the paper today about him. But he's a really good athlete. I had him in phys ed class. And kid can play basketball, too. You look at the size of him, 55. And he's a good athlete. Good kid, too. I think it's number
8.
6. Is it 6 or 8? See, it's hard off. It's tough up here.
The white jerseys.
Laquan Johnson, I think, number 8, is back deep. If not, it's number 6, Connor Kelly, but it's tough to see. He's standing sideways. Scranton had a penalty there. I don't know if it was a delayed game. Little low line drive punt. He fields it. Number 8 fields it, and they're right on him. Number 7, Schilling, and I want to say
Naquan Johnson with no return.
Yeah, I don't know who else was on it. Number 18, maybe? 18, which was Abdul Muhammad, was on the tackle there. So Wilkes-Barre here is going to start their first offensive series on the 23-yard line over on the left hash. Scranton had 2 or 3 good plays, and then they sputtered after a fumble. And, they went backwards a couple plays. So we'll see. It's all part of the game here now. Yeah. So let's see who's starting here. Number 11 for... looks like number 11's at quarterback for Logan Sienkiewicz. Is under center, Twins right, or number 12 it is. Just an ISO up the middle to number 3, Makai Nelson.
Jake Howell, the quarterback.
Is that what it is? Jake Howell. Okay,
Jake
Howell. Gained about 5 yards.
Jake Howell's a freshman.
Wow, there's a freshman quarterback. Jeez, that's impressive. Starting your first high school game as a freshman. Wilkes-Barre's going no huddle here, so just in a traditional I formation. Same thing, an ISO to the right, going right at Scranton. We got about 6 yards on that one.
Naquan Johnson, right?
Nelson, Makai Nelson, I think it was number 3, is their tailback. Number 3, he's got a first down. They're on the 36-yard line, right? So first 2 plays, they got positive yards here. Now they're in a power I right, double tight. And it looks like they're just trying to power the ball towards Scranton. They must see something here with the power football here. Naquan Johnson on the run here.
For 5 yards.
Gain of about 5 yards, yeah. So, yeah, hey, they just went at him. The first 2, they must see that they have something up the middle that they can go at him. Same thing, no huddle again. They're in the power I.
New quarterback.
Yeah, a different quarterback. Number 7, Javon McClary, is under center now in the power eye right.
Bootleg.
Fake toss, bootleg. And a gain of about 4 yards, right? Positive yards. Number 7 there, Javon McCleary. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about a long 1.5 here. Same thing, they're in the power eye. Wilkes-Barre must figure it up front. They got some boys up front that are tough enough to try to blow
And
them
they're
off the
moving
ball.
it. When you're running the ball 4 or 5 yards a clip.
It's double tight, power eye right. Gives it to the tailback. He gets another, breaks a couple tackles. He's on a, it's about a good 10 or 11 yard run. He broke a couple tackles there. That was a tough run.
Tackle by Billy Maloney.
Billy Maloney makes a tackle, not after a first down here. They're moving the ball here on Scranton's 42-yard line. Now they go back to their twin set. So they have a power. They must have a power package, and then they come out with the power eye, and then now they're in the twins right. Different quarterback, different running back. Fake bootleg.
Looking downfield.
To the left.
Intercepted.
Oh,
broken up. Broken up.
Nice play.
Broken up.
Almost intercepted on.
Number 10.
Looks like there's a flag on the play. Billy Maloney made a nice play there. Yeah, Jake Howe was rolling to the left on a bootleg pass, but they have a penalty. I'm not really sure. Did you notice what it was? It was a legal man downfield. Two, three. Yep, ineligible receiver downfield. 5-yard penalty. So that is going to be 1st and 15 from the 47-yard line. So yeah, seeing it here now, Wilkes-Barre has 2 different sets of offense. They come out here with the number 3 at tailback, and then Howe under center, and it's usually a twins or an eye pro, and then they come out with the power, change it up, and they come with a power. A roll to the right, Howe's, and he throws the ball to number 4, Javon Goodwin, which is incomplete, bringing up 2nd and 15. So both teams, they get the drive, couple plays, they get inside the other team's territory, and then now both of them are stalling.
Izzy Williams had nice coverage on that play.
Yeah. Now we're going double tight, 1 foot, 1 back in the backfield.
Caught in the backfield by number 68.
Who's that from Scranton?
Javon James.
Javon James, nice play there. Didn't have a lead blocker, he just was a fullback. And a tight set with a 1 fullback in the backfield. They're in the 16. Scranton's 48-yard line here. Looks like they're going spread here. Spread gun with the sidecar to the left of him. Back to pass, Howe is. Has a fade down to number 4. Nice play by Izzy Williams, number 8.
Another nice breakup.
He's a very good athlete. It's come to show here in the last couple plays he made. Looks like Scranton has stopped them. Now they're going to punt. 31 for Wilkes-Barre's Evan Corcoran is back to punt. Back deep for Scranton is, I want to say number 21, Lemire Saldano. He's inside the 20-yard line here.
Both teams coming out a little rusty with the passing game, Mike.
Yep. Looks like a little offsides on Wilkes-Barre here. The league of motion, yeah. Back them up 5 more yards. See, as you say, little jitters, couple penalties here and there, but that's normal. They're high school kids. It's going to happen the first week.
The speed is there, though. The speed in this game
athletes. Yep. Both teams, you can tell, have athletes. But I to be honest, look at Wilkes-Barre. The power game was where it was. They were getting 8 to 10 yards a clip on the 4 or 5 power plays they were running.
They had that penalty and just stopped.
It's a nice punt down to the 17-yard line. He fields it, runs to the left, and then back to the right. He gets tackled on the 21-yard line on the right hash. So
tackled by number 2, Dominic Acierno.
Scranton will take over on the 21-yard line. Scranton looks like they're huddling over here on the sideline and then run out and start their offense. So here we go, the second series for Scranton now.
Starting at their own 20.
We got 6:46 left here in the first quarter. Scores nothing. Scranton comes out. Looks like they're in a. Looks like that tight bunch set again. Yeah, tight bunch to the right, one back, shifting to tight bunch to the left. Maloney tosses it to Sardano, who fumbles. Wilkes-Barre gets the ball. Number 8 recovers it. Number 8, I think, made the play on defense there. Nobody blocked him. They went right by him. He was in the backfield before the kid. He looked like he got the ball, and he took 2 steps, and he fumbled. Just like I said, the team that makes the least amount of mistakes, there's 2 fumbles for Scranton there. And
I feel like we're going to be saying that name a lot today, Naquan Johnson.
Yeah, that kid made a nice play. Well, where are we at here, Leah? We're at the 6-yard line, going in with 6:38. So they have tight, one fullback in the backfield under Lowe.
Jake Howe with the handoff.
Hands to the fullback. Gets a yard or 2. Boy, if I was Wilkes-Barre, I'd go back to that power eye with the tights. Boy, they had a lot of success with that.
Howie Shiner.
Is that Howie Shiner was the fullback? Big kid, 5'11", 195, but he's back in the backfield by himself. So I'm figuring they think they can push Scranton off the ball without having a lead blocker. So, but here they go now. It looks like they're in that heavy set where 7's the quarterback and 3 is the tailback. Now they got power eye to the left, and they hand it off to him to the left, and the guy ran right by him. Kid for Scranton made a nice play. Who's
nice
that?
Tackle in the backfield.
I think it might be number 5, Stepney. Yeah, Johnson was on the carry. Oh, Evan Laybourne Bodie, that's who it was, number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah. Guy went right by him. He went right by him, so kid made a nice play. So we got 3rd and 5 from the 5-yard line, 5:32. It's 3rd and goal here for Wilkes-Barre.
Jake Howe under center. I think might see a little rollout pass maybe.
Actually, he looks like he's in the shotgun and he is rolling out to the right. You called it. Hits his full tailback and touchdown. Number 3.
McKay Nelson.
Looks like he did a flood pass and tailback came out of the backfield and hit him in the flat for the touchdown. So Wolfpack's on the score there on the board here, 6-0. They're lining up here for the field goal. Well, Scranton makes a mistake and Wilkes-Barre capitalizes. So
there it is.
That's the name of the game there.
Wilkes-Barre for the extra point.
And it looks like it's good right down the middle. Evan Corcoran with the extra point. So it's 7-0, 5:09 in the first quarter. As you guys just say, it's now you got to respond here. They need to respond to Scranton after, an unfortunate turnover.
And I don't think they should go away from that run game because it looks like it could work today.
Yeah. The first 2 plays they had, the Scranton gained 12 and 15 yards. So we'll see what they can do here. Be nice to get, you start off with a nice returner. That's the key. Getting good field position.
Right.
Not a bad crowd here tonight for the first night. Both sides. Wilkes-Barre looks like they have a couple. Scranton's student section seems like it's starting to fill up there. I think they call it a blackout tonight. A lot of them have the black on over there.
Yeah. There's even a little Wilkes-Barre student section over there.
Yeah.
Right across from each other. So for Scranton, Matt Schilling's back. I think it's Laybourne Bodie.
Yeah, that's it's hard to see that Laybourne Bodie's over to the right. In the middle is that Saldano, and I think Schilling is the other guy. Corcoran's set to kick it up. He kicks it to Bodie. Receives it at the 10-yard line. He's going up to the middle.
20. To the 30.
Like not a bad return.
No, out to the 33-yard line.
33, yep. Bodie with a nice return. So we'll see what Scranton can do here on the third. This is their third because they fumbled on the first play. Scranton again huddling on the sideline.
.5:03 to play in the first. Wolfpack winning 7-0.
Billy Maloney under center. Looks like you got the traditional high pro right. Bootleg pass. He keeps it. Maloney keeps it.
And gets the
about,
first down.
Yeah, gains about 10, right? 10 yards, 9 yards?
9. Looks like 9. Looks like
Actually, the funny
they didn't give it to
the
him.
thing about it, he had his fullback was open in the flat. If he gave it to him, looks like he could have ran for a lot more. First down. He gave him first down.
I'll have to give it to him.
43-yard line. First down for Scranton. There you go. That's a positive for them. Looks like they got trips left open. Sidecar to the right of Maloney. I think it's Laybourne Bodie. Hands it off to him. Coming to the left here. Looks like he's got some room. Nice play there. Got about 12 yards.
Pick up another first down.
Yeah, some nice
2
blocking
plays,
there. You have a
2
lot of
first
run.
downs.
Thing is, hang on to the ball. I got to hold on to the ball. First and 10 from the Wolfpack's 44-yard line. 4:13 in the first quarter, 7-0. The Wolfpack is up. Trips open. Sidecar to the left here. Might want to run the same play to the opposite side. It was there. Looks like he faked it. Maloney keeps it. Comes to the left here. And he gets stopped.
There's a flag on the play.
Yep, flag and a play. Gets stopped for about a 5-yard gain, but it looks like it's in the area where he got a little holding.
That's exactly what it was.
Yep, holding. You see a flag like that a lot of times after a run, and it gets thrown from, especially the official in the back here. It looks like a holding. Not a bad game, too. It was a nice game.
Talking about a first period that has, I think, only 2 penalties.
Yeah, not bad for the first game. All right.
Both
Say they're
teams
gonna make
look very
mistakes, but-
organized, and looks like it's going to be a great game.
Yeah. You know, a lot of guys put a lot of effort in it.
Here comes freshman quarterback Brody Coyle in for Scranton.
Yeah, Coyle's back there. And I don't know if they called a timeout or something happened in it. Oh, you know what? I think the play clock went out. Little stall here in the game, but yeah, Maloney's playing both ways. So the first game, he's back there in defense, and then after that run, he came out, so we're throwing Coyle in there, quarterback.
It's always good when you have two quarterbacks that you can count on, and you're giving your freshmen some reps.
Exactly, give them a little game time experience, see how it is. I think they're giving them a little timeout also. Let the kids get a water break. It is still warm out here. So at 3:40, a little timeout here. 3:40 left in the first quarter. It's 7-0. Wilkes-Barre over Scranton. But Scranton was just moving the ball, and they had a penalty, and then we'll see what happens here.
Play clock's still out.
Yeah, we were talking to us before. They said it's wireless now.
Yeah,
so
they said
it's
we
a little.
could
Might
have
have some problems. Yeah.
could have some delays. Could go out. Has to pick up a signal.
Well, as we're having a little break over here, I'm just looking down here. I see a couple of our guys from Honda over there at our holding the sticks. We got Egon over there, Egon Bernadelli. Not really sure if that's Mike with them there. I can't really tell. His other partner over there from Gramenia. I think that's who it is there on the stick. So give them a little shout out there for working hard for all these years, holding the sticks there at Scranton.
It's been the same two guys for
a while now. Here we go, coming out of the huddle here. Scranton's got it first in about 16 from the 50-yard line. Formation here we got. Maloney's back in the game. It's trips right open, sidecar to the left. And he's back to pass. Rolls to his right, little pressure, and he dumps it off. Nice pass to
number 7, Matt Schilling.
Number 7, Matt Schilling. Not bad. He got 8 yards on the first play there. Second.
So they got a little of that
back.
penalty back there.
Yeah, you get it back. So now you're reasonable. Now you're second and about 6.5. You know, a lot of times people, you know, young kids like to get it all back in one play, but that was a nice play. Maloney settled in there and found the hole. Schilling found the hole. And he got him
Set
the
his
ball.
feet and looked downfield, and that's what you expect out of your quarterback, especially with pressure coming right at him.
Yeah. Now we got trips left with his sidecar to the left. Maloney's in the shotgun. Actually, trips left open. He's back to pass again. Looks like a little screen pass is setting up. It's got Saldana. He dropped the ball, but it looked like there was a guy in cover. It was setting up, and if he got it to him a little earlier, it might have been there for him. Looked like he was setting it up. And,
A lot of pressure coming off that
yeah, there was pressure.
left side there, the Wolfpack line.
A lot of times, too, in the first couple of games, setting up screens and things like that. It takes time. Those things have to develop, and that was a pretty good call there, though. So we got here third and about 7.5 yards from the Wolfpack's 41. We got 2:36 left here, 7-0 still. Looks like we got the bunch to the left. Open to the right, sidecar to the left. Maloney is going to give it back to
Inside
Schilling.
handoff.
Schilling on a counter back the other side. Looked like he had something out there.
Yeah.
And then, they
Picked up
stuffed it
about 6 yards, though.
6 yards. It's going to be fourth and about 1 yard.
They're in that
Oh,
territory.
Did he
I
step
think
out of
they
bounds?
go for it.
Oh, they have a flag down. I just saw it. It's coming back.
Someone's wearing yellow spikes down there, and I keep on looking down onto the field and
Didn't know what it was, yeah.
keep on thinking, is that a flag?
That was a holding again. Boy, they would have had 4th and 1. Now you're going in 3rd and about 16 now. And a lot of times, you know, he would have had 1, but it happens to the spot of the follow, so that's where they have to go back. So that's why it looks like it's a larger penalty than it is. So at the 50-yard line, we got trips left open, sidecar to his left of Maloney in the shotgun, back to pass. No pressure. He's got a guy open down the middle of the field. It goes off his hand. Laborn Bodie was in his hands.
Izzy Williams.
Is that who?
I think it was Izzy. Right.
No, I think it was Bodie, because Bodie he's the guy with the yellow. That's how I remember. Evan Laborn Bodie is the yellow. He's number 2, right? Yeah, Laborn Bodie.
It's hard to see these numbers on the jerseys.
He
isn't
had
it,
him
Mike?
there. It's tough to see. They're all scrunched
It
up.
actually went off his hands into the hands of
a Wilkes-Barre
a
kid.
Wilkes-Barre kid. So it was
Martinez is back to punt. Scranton's going to punt from their own 50-yard line. Back deep is number 4, Javon Goodwin for Wilkes-Barre. Martinez gets it off. A little high floater. Down to about the 25.
returned by number 2,
I think, right? Dominic Acerino or Acerino? Arcino. Return about 2 or 3 yards. He's on, Wilkes-Barre's on their own 28-yard line. That's where they're going to take over in the middle of the field. We got 1:55 here in the first period. 7-0. Wilkes-Barre is getting their third. Each team had the ball 3 times. Now this is their third time with the ball. First time they drove, they got stopped. Second time, they only had to go 8 yards, and they scored. Here they go, third time here from the 28 of their own 28-yard line. Looks like they're in the twins to the left. Under center is Jay Cow. Hands off to the tailback, to an isolation to
number
the left.
16, Howie Shiner.
Howie Shiner gets about 8 yards.
Yes.
Kid's helmet comes off. That's what the whistle's for. Kid's helmet goes off, so you got to come out for a play. So we got 2nd and 3 from the 36-yard line. Wilkes-Barre goes no huddle when they're out there. They got just an eye pro to the right. Bootleg pass to the left. He's got his fullback.
Intercepted.
He was intercepted. Nice play. Stepney on the interception there. not sure. Did someone tip it there, or did a receiver tip it? I couldn't see if someone from Scranton tipped it, or their own guy tipped it. Scranton gets the ball. And a nice turnover here at Wilkes-Barre's 41-yard line. Now they got to capitalize on it. Each team has a turnover. Here you got to capitalize here. Get the momentum. See what you can do here. There's 1:25 in the first quarter. You're on the 41-yard line. You got to get something positive out of this.
It looks like Billy Maloney's getting more comfortable as the game goes on. He had a nice completion last series. They're running the ball well. He has some nice athletes behind him.
Yeah. We got trips right open, sidecar to the left.
Donovan Bodie with the ball.
To the right.
Getting to the corner.
Looks like he had the corner.
Almost.
That cornerback, number 2, who's it, Dominic? Number 2 or 3, Makai Nelson came flying up, so he did a nice job there coming up.
About 4 yards on the play. 3 or 4.
Like I was saying, these kids, they're athletes. It looks like they have opening, and the safety from the middle of the field was flying over and shut it down.
And both teams are just loaded with speed.
Yeah. So we got second and about 7 from the 38-yard line of the Wolfpack. "45 seconds here. Got trips to the left. I'm not sure if they're looking at it, but the play clock's not even moving. Maybe they're having problems with it. They're keeping it on the field.
Saldonado in the backfield.
He did a little bootleg pass to the left. He had him open, but you know what? There was nothing really there.
Nothing there.
Number 5 was on the coverage. Ariel Lopez was right there. Looked like a little bootleg action to the right here. 3rd and 8. Yeah, look, see this play clock's not even running.
They must be keeping it on the field then.
Yeah, I'd say they would. See, that's tough sometimes. You know, the kid, it's nice to have it when it's there. Down on the field, the only thing you got to look for, we'll look for the guy over here on your left-hand side. He's there. If he starts to put his hand up, that means it's gonna be 5. You know, you got 5 seconds. I see him looking at his clock, and you have 5 seconds left before. So we have trips to the left here, sidecar to the right. Maloney's back to pass. A little bit of pressure. He's trying to get out of it. He makes a nice move. He gets out of there. Nice move.
That was a great run by Maloney down to about the 21-yard line.
He had some pressure down on the 21. I thought this guy was going to get him. He made a nice pump fake.
That's a great third down play right there.
That's a big play from there. First down. The clock stops momentarily, but I think they're going to let it run it out. We're going to flip sides here. Scranton's going to go down towards the scoreboard now, and from their own 21, from the 21-yard line. So,
well, they're in the red zone. Let's see what happens.
So we got 7-0 here. Start of the second quarter. Scranton has the ball on the 21-yard line of the Wolfpack. So not a bad play game so far. I mean, look, you know, you're going to have mistakes here, and it's the opening game. You know, each team has a turnover. Wilkes-Barre capitalized on it. Scranton here now is driving on their turnover here, which was an interception. So this is a big possession for Scranton.
It is.
Here.
This red zone is teams that can capitalize in this part of the field are teams that you see in playoffs.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But, you know, it's a momentum changer, too. They get that interception. They go in here to score. Who knows? You know what I mean?
New game.
7-7, you got a new ball game.
I have a feeling this game, that's the way this game's going to be.
Yeah. So we're still at our timeout here before. Looks like the play clock's starting to work now again. Here we go.
They have it rebooted.
All right, Scranton's huddling here over on the sideline. So we got a guy out here really wide out here.
Nasir Moore?
Nasir Moore, yep. Trips open, but he was out here really, really wide, so there might be a reason for this. Sidecar to the left, motion with Schilling, fake jet sweep. Maloney keeps it. Looks like he has some room.
He has the corner.
He has the corner and scores. Touchdown. Nice play, nice run. Maloney's a good actor, but he's got some speed. And I didn't know if there was a real nice block out here or the two Wilkes-Barre kids ran into each other. But that was a nice day, a fake jet sweep action. Maloney kept it, and 21-yard touchdown run for Billy Maloney. Nice play.
Yeah, he looks like the leading rusher so far for Scranton tonight.
Who's kicking? Number 6, Keegan Hughes, is out there kicking for Scranton. 7-6 here with 11:51 first play of the second quarter. This always happens here, you know, the first. Oh, boy. First game, a guy's sitting on the sideline. He's not ready to go. And now he comes running out. They made the field goal, but now you got to take the penalty 5 more yards back. But the kid looks like he has a good foot, so he can put this right through.
It's a senior, Keegan.
Yeah, Keegan Hughes. I think he's a soccer kid. Most of the time, most kids, they have the soccer
Most
kid.
teams, most high school football teams usually go that route.
So now from the, what was it, the 10-yard line, he's got to move back. Kick it from the 15 now. Kid was probably on the sideline celebrating after he score. And it looks like he got it. Good, nice kick. He had some distance, too. So we're here in a 7-7 tie. 11:51 in the second quarter. So we're in for a ball game here.
That was a big third down play by Scranton.
Yeah. The move he made down here, that fake pump, pass. Nice play. Like you said, Maloney looks like he's the leading rushing for him so far.
And they're not afraid to go to him now.
No, that's it. Here we go. Both teams had a turnover. Both teams capitalized on a turnover. So we're in a 7-7 ball game.
Looks like the Wolfpack has Jovan Goodwin back to receive, along with
I think Nelson's back there with
Dominic
number 3.
Caserno.
Caserno and Nelson, yeah. 3 guys back. Is Hughes the kicker too? Let's see. Yeah, Keegan Hughes kicking off for Scranton. Getting set to tee it up. Here we go. Not much distance on that there. But it bounced. Ooh, almost goes over the kid's head. Scranton covers it pretty good, though. Return of about 7 or 8 yards out to the 38-yard line. I want to say that Rayhan Wilbo looked like he made the tackle on there, 41. Or 40.
I think it was number 19. Dylan Finnerty.
Is that who that was? Okay. So let's see who we got there. They got. Is it Jake Howe at quarterback? Yeah, Jake Howe is at quarterback. They're making them huddle up again. I'm not sure if. Is it the play clock again?
It's out.
It's out again, yeah. So that's why they made it.
They're just probably going to turn it off and keep it on the field for the rest of the game.
Yeah. 11:46. We're in a 7-7 ball game. Wolfpack is at their own 28-yard line. Looks like
false start.
offsides. Yeah, the right tackle looked like or the guard looked like he just stood up for some reason. Yeah, illegal motion. Wolfpack here. These little penalties are going to hurt you, you know, when it comes down to little things like that. Now instead of being 1st and 10, if you get now you're 1st and 15. They're in a twins left formation here. I-twins left. Just doing an isolation up the middle. Makes one guy miss. And he gets the 5 yards back. So it's 2nd and 10 right now. Who's running the ball there? I know 8 was leading him up. Number 4, right? Javon Goodwin?
Looks like number 3. McKee Nelson.
Kai Nelson? Looks like they're going with their own version of a little bunch set to the left. One back, and they gave him a counter, and he looks like he's got a seam.
Nelson.
Nelson has a seam. It looks like he's breaking the brook.
Down to the 40, down
Nice
probably
play.
inside.
That was a nice play there.
About the 33-yard line.
They did a counter back to the, or a long trap, or whatever the way you want to call it. They had trips to, or a bunch to the left, and they ran a counter back to the right with the tailback. Nice play, nice call. About a 30-yard gain at Scranton's 35-yard line. They are. No huddle now. Scranton's trying to get guys in and out. Just an I-pro right and ISO to the right, about 2 or 3 yard gain.
Met at the line of scrimmage here.
Yeah.
About a 2-yard gain or a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, that was Shiner on the no huddle. It looks like they're calling the plays from the sideline here. Looks like there's going 1 back, 2 tights, and 2
shotgun.
flankers. Shotgun. We used to call it a black set. Motion.
Look back the pass.
And he has
Lets
the guy
it go.
open.
He caught by number 8, Naquan Johnson,
Naquan Johnson.
for the
It
touchdown.
looked like a clear. The outside guy did a curl. The inside guy did an out and up. And he hit number, who was that, number 8? Number 8, Naquan Johnson, down the corner. You said it earlier. We're going to be saying this guy's name a lot tonight. That was a nice throw and a nice catch. Yeah. So Wolfpack is on the board here with 10-15, 13-7.
Big plays in this game
Yeah,
so
the
far.
last 2. Well, they had 2 or 3 big plays on that drive right there. It'll be a battle. I think we're going back and forth there. 10-15 left here. Corcoran's ready to kick, and the kick is bobbled by number 7.
7 takes it.
He's going, and he's getting, looks like he got it.
He got
the
it.
two-point
Two-point
conversion.
conversion.
Wow, that was a heck of an effort
Busted play.
by Javon McClary. Yeah, he dropped the snap, and then he made a guy miss, and he just beat him to the corner. Made a nice play. Wow, made something out of nothing there. So they get the 2 points there. It's 15-7 with 10-15, and Corcoran will be setting up to kick.
Well, let's just see what Scranton has
they
in
have.
their
You gotta
bag
respond,
of tricks
yeah.
coming back. You know, as the evening goes on, it's very hot, humid outside.
You're right.
I wonder if that's going to let a cramping second half
I was
going to
thinking
come
that,
into play.
right now there's nothing with cramping.
No.
And when you just said that, I'm thinking, a lot of times it happens in the second half. A lot of these kids, they're young kids.
Especially the kids that are going both ways.
Yeah, you don't, you tell them they got to drink. You got to drink. You got to drink water. You got to drink. You know what I mean? A lot of these kids, they don't like to drink water. But if you're drinking Gatorade or water, but you got to put the fluids in you. And a lot of them think, the day of the game, you got to put the fluids in you a couple days before.
Yeah,
just
leading
hydrate, yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting in the second half to see. Here we go. We got Bodie, Saldano, and I think it's Schilling. We set her back deep. Corcoran setting up the kick. He's got the scoreboard to his back. We're in a 15-7 ball game. Nice kick.
Great kick.
He got a lot of foot in it. He kicks it down to the 5-yard line.
Laybourne
Bodie gets the
Bodie.
ball. Looks like he's coming up the right sideline.
He got
Makes a
some room.
move. He makes the guy miss. Boy, I wish if he just kept, he'll try to make a move. If he kept running up there, he gets the ball up to about the 35 or 40-yard line. He tried to stop and reverse his field. And
good field position on the
good
start.
field position, yeah. Looked like he had a little, he's making
did.
a move. It looked like he had the seam there. All right, let's see what Scranton has here. They're on the 30, their own 30-yard line, heading towards the scoreboard with 10:04 in the second quarter, 15-7. As we were just saying it, I was going to say, I'm looking down there. I'm not sure if a kid has a cramp or he's just taking a little breath there. Usually you look at the trainer will come there and stretch him out.
She's on her way right now.
Looks like it's Bodie there. You know, he was out on defense. He just came over. He returned that kick.
Special
So,
teams.
yeah,
He's
he's on special teams.
He's
so
doing it all.
here we go. We got Trips left open with the sidecar to the left of him. Maloney again is there, quarterback.
Saldonado.
He hands it off to him.
Can he get outside? He's
Makes
outside.
the guy miss and gets outside.
It's outside. And it's a first down
First
for
down,
the
nice
Knights.
13-yard game. It looked like he had a stop back there, and he made a little one of the guys missed him. He made a little move and hit to the sideline.
He's a nice player also
Yeah.
for Scranton. They got some good athletes.
Oh, yeah. It's a good response there in the first play. So we got first down from the 43 of Scranton. Trips right open, sidecar to the left again. That's Saldana to the left of him, and Maloney is in the shotgun. Looks like he's changing the play. Getting a call from Coach Shumbrays over here. He's back to pass. He has a guy open in the middle of the field. Boy, you know what? It looked like he let it float. If he hit that, he hit some.
Yeah,
He
a
was
little
open
earlier.
A little earlier, and he hits it right on him. He's got him there.
Yeah, Matt Schilling went up, tried to make a play, just couldn't come down with
And
it.
like we said, our boy right there before, I think it was number 8 on Wilkes-Barre there.
Another guy who's playing
Naquan
both sides
Johnson,
of the
yeah.
ball.
Johnson there was there and covered, so that was a nice play. But yeah, if he just put it on him here, right there, it looks like he had some room. Wilkes-Barre looks like they're in a 4-4. It looks like they were, when Scranton spreads them out like that, they're outnumbered because they're going to bring the outside backer, who is Johnson, out on one of these inside receivers. It looks like he's covering. They were outmanned last play. Looks like a little reverse. Oh. They did a jet sweep. It looked like they were going to try to do a reverse.
Yeah, double reverse.
But what was it, a delay?
Saldonado, yeah.
A delay there. That's tough. You can't lose yard. You're moving the ball, and it looks like the 5-yard penalty here. Going back to the drawing board here. Let's see what we got. So we got 1st and 15 from your own 38-yard line. We got 9:11 left here, 15-7. Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack is up.
Bodie's back in the game. Laybourne Bodie for Scranton.
Okay.
Just on the sidelines getting worked on, and he's back in the game.
A little confusion here. Now it's Trips left open. Sidecar to the right of him. Maloney's back to pass. He had Stepney. It looks like he was trying to get him. He has a little pressure. Made a couple guys miss. That Maloney's is slippery there.
It's a great.
It was a tough 5 yards he got there.
It was.
Looks like they're trying to do something. Every time you come out here, you see Stepney or it was, who was it? Nasir Moore before. Remember I said they had him really wide out here. It looked like they were trying to isolate him. Because if Scranton spreads him out, it looks like they have to go man free, because the inside backers are jumping out on him. You know what I mean?
Right,
If you notice,
right.
they were jumping out on these guys, and they were running with them. So I think they're seeing stuff, and it looks like they want to spread them out. So it looks like we have doubles with two wings, two flankers.
Back to pass.
Pressure, and they got
He's
to Maloney
hitting
this
the
time.
backfield by number
They
85.
squeezed him this time. Who is that? He's on the back side here. Bobby Delcavage. Nice play.
Looked like he came untouched.
You know what? It looked like they had a guy coming underneath. It looked like they're trying to come from the outside to contain him a little bit because he was getting out. So now we got fourth and about 15. Scranton's back to punt at their own 37-yard line. Well, you had a couple of nice plays and then penalties, and it always hurts. Penalties hurt.
This is before the half. This is where Scranton High has to really
They got to make a play.
buckle down here.
Punt by Martinez. They let him roll. He's getting a nice roll, and it rolls down to about the 24-yard line. So Martinez got a nice little punt. Looked like he was getting a little pressure there. The snap is getting back there a little slower, so they must be looking at it and trying to get in there to see if they can block it. But not a bad punt. They got a nice little roll.
Like you said, he's a good athlete. He's doing his job, and
He's out there going both ways, too, for a big boy like that. Going both ways. He's on the punt. He's punting.
he is a big kid.
Yeah. Well, this is where you do all that conditioning. You know what I mean? You see where you're at. You hate to say it, the kids get upset and bummed, you know, when they're.
Big series for Scranton High.
Yeah,
here.
this is big. They got to stop it here. Looks like they're going to that power package. No, I don't know what they got here. Looks like unbalanced, and they're calling a timeout. Scranton's calling a timeout. If you looked at it here, it looked like they were unbalanced. Boy, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 6 guys on the left side of the line. And I think Scranton noticed that and called a timeout. So here we are, our first timeout, I think it was. Official timeout. The other one was the officials called the timeout, but this one here was taken by Scranton. It's their first timeout. We got a 15-7 ball game here with Wilkes-Barre up. 7:09 left in the second quarter. I don't think that's a bad timeout, though. You know what I mean? Give your guys a little break. Get some water in them.
Plus, you saw something that you didn't
you
probably
don't wanna
maybe
just-
anticipate seeing tonight.
Yep. We'll see what we're doing here when we get as we get a little timeout. We can look and see.
Looks
if
like
there's
they're
any
coming
scores,
out in the
right?
same set, too.
Yeah. Sometimes they're just saying, hey, I want you to try to stop it, see what you can do.
Jake Howe quarterbacking for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, they just have one single setback. I think
Shiner
that's
in the
Shiner
backfield.
In the backfield. Now they just go out to spread. And they just give a dive to Shiner. It's like they were trying to just spread them out, hoping that Scranton adjusts, and they just went right up the middle.
Second down and 8 for the Wolfpack. Let's see if Scranton can put a little pressure on them here. Handoff again. That was
Same play?
Bodie,
Like that, right?
Bodie right into the backfield, made contact with him, coming off the right edge.
He's a tough player. He's a good player. Helmet came off again, so you got to come out one play. So we got 6:30 here
Packy
Second
Rismeller
quarter.
coming in.
for who's that? For Martinez, I think, right?
Yeah,
So we got
coming
third and
off.
about 8. Just like a regular power ride. Looks like they come back with a counter. Scranton's cornerback Stepney stayed home, which was a good job. He did a nice job there.
Great job. Forced it back inside.
Yeah, he stayed home. If he chased over there, because he was the only guy out there, and then the defense pursued.
That was a great third down defensive
yeah.
play by Scranton High.
Good stop for Scranton. There you go. Now it's 4th and 8. They're going to punt the ball. Maybe get yourself in a good little field position.
6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
back? We got,
a lot of time.
Saldano is back deep for him. It's like Scranton doesn't have enough guys. I don't know if they have enough guys up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, punters 11. You know, returners 11. So it looked like 2 or 3 kids came out and only one went in.
Punts
Corcoran,
away.
Not a bad punt. It looks like he's going to get the roll here.
He's got the roll. Picks it up.
Saldano picks it up. Makes
Down the
guy miss.
sidelines. He's
got a lot of room.
gone. He is off down to the 20, the 10. Out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Out of bounds around the 6-yard line. Like,
Wow, nice. That was nice. He made one guy miss. That guy had. If the guy makes a tackle, he made him miss, and he was off to the races. Nice run by Saldano. That's a big play for Scranton. They needed that. 5:26 left. 15-7. Scranton gets the ball at their 6-yard line.
well, they scored the last time and they were in the red zone, so let's see if they can,
what they can do,
push
yeah.
one in here. Schilling and Bodie in the backfield.
They're in the power eye here. Power eye right. Looks like they're going blasting right at him. Bodie up the middle. Nobody there. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Scranton, there you go. Keeping him out there. He wants to keep him out there. Going for 2. I don't know. Maybe it's, what do you call it, Scranton? That was power football. Go right at him. There was nobody there.
No, that was a great play.
Wilkes-Barre might be getting tired. Big boys up front. We got a 15-13 ball game here. Scranton's going for 2. I tell you what, nobody put a hand on him. I would stay with the same thing, power I. There's nobody there. We got our ball game here. And
same play.
Same formation. Why would you even mess around? There was nobody there last time. Oh, what are you doing?
A little movement on the left side of the line by Scranton. No, it's against the Wolf-Barre in the neutral zone.
Wow. Look like the kid from Scranton. Maybe the kid from you couldn't see from up here. The defensive tackle up top
Jumped.
must get in the neutral zone. In high school, you can't once you hit the, you can't like a pros or anything. You go, you can come back, and once the kid goes in the neutral zone, it's done.
It's done.
So yeah, Scranton's in the same formation. Why would you mess around with something else? Power I right.
I'd
Got
be
Bodie in the back.
surprised if they go to a different play than they just had for the touchdown. Same play.
And he walks
He's
in the end zone
walking in.
again.
Standing up.
We got a tie ball game here, 15-15, 5:23 in the second quarter.
Great game.
Scranton might have saw something here. They might have to go to the power football with that. There was nobody there. 6 yards, and then for the 2-point conversion. So we got ourselves a ball game.
There's still 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Might come down to what team is the best condition here. Who's in shape?
The speed factor here today.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Keegan Hughes getting ready to kick off.
Teed up, yep.
Second quarter.
Looks like the same three with number 2. Esserno, Nelson, and Johnson, I think, are back.
Yep.
Short kick. Guy in the second row gets it. Scranton covers are pretty good. He doesn't get it. 35-yard line. Good field position for them. It's always nice to get a nice kicker, though, to kick it deep. But unless they didn't want it. They want to pooch it. They don't want to kick it.
It might be a good thing
that they're not, right?
Yeah, keep it out of their hands.
But it is their 3 of the best athletes are back there for them. So, well, Wolfpack has the ball. Their own 35-yard line with 5:17 left. They're huddling up on the sideline here. Got to have Scranton's deep. Maybe Scranton's defense comes up with a big play here. Get another score before half.
All right. Jake Howe under center for the Wolfpack.
They're just going spread. Spread with one back. Tight. Or actually too tight. Tight right. Just going straight dive. Scranton's there, and then they missed a tackle, and the guy breaks free.
All right. Had him in the backfield, Mike. Just can't arm tackle this kid.
He's a big boy. Who is that?
Shiner.
Is that Shiner?
Yeah,
16?
number 16.
Bobby Shiner, yep.
He's a
195-pound kid, 5'11", 195, a big boy.
He's a load to bring down.
Yeah.
If you're 195 pounds in high school, you're put
Good-sized
together.
Kid. Now they're in a traditional I-Pro left with the wing.
Back
Roll
the
up.
pass with the roll out. Yep.
Roll out, hits the fullback, and he drops it in and out of his hands. Tried a bootleg pass. I don't know if you noticed, but this kid, I don't know if he had a strong enough arm, but the wideout up top flew by whoever the cornerback is up there. He was open, but I don't know if he could reach him. He's pretty quick, whoever that was.
Didn't even know if he could see him from there.
You're right. I mean, it's tough to throw on the run. Number 4. That was Goodwin.
Was that Greg Paps on the break up there?
Yeah, number 16 Paps who's there.
Junior.
Twins right.
Up the
Just
middle.
an ISO up the middle. Looks like they have him stopped, and they just keep pushing.
Shiner for 6 yards.
6 yards. So let's bring up about a third and 3.
Third and 3.
Third and 3 for Wilkes-Barre. Wilkes-Barre looks like they're bringing in their heavy package here. The number 7 comes in. McCleary at quarterback, and the big boys with the power eye, too tight power eye to the right. And they give it to the tailback who...
First down.
First down, gets about 7 or 8 yards. They started that in the beginning. They're getting 7 and 8 yards, and then they stop.
Yeah, that was number 8.
Yeah. Both teams look like with their power thing. Yep. With their power running game. With the, what do you call it? Not the full house, but a power eye. Power eye. Scranton does it down here. They get 7 or 8 yards and score. These guys here are doing it. Yeah, they're doing it. They just got 7 or 8 yards. Early on in the game, they did the same thing. Paps just got, I think they're calling Paps out as the helmet come out. Paps just went out, and I don't know who, just number 39 came in for them. Eric Bacon. So we're going power eye left now. Giving it back to
Shiner. And he stood up around the 39-yard line.
39. So gain 1.5, 2 yards for the Wolfpack.
I'm impressed with both lines here today.
Yeah, doing a good job.
Really,
they stuffed them there. That was a nice job. I think that was Jones on that one for Scranton. They're just staying with the pot. Now they do a power eye right. 3:11. Clock is running. 3:11, 15:15. And they do a toss this time. Blockers are out there. He breaks one tackle. And whoever, that was Maloney. Maloney's all over the place.
Yeah.
Maloney came up and made a nice. He was the only guy to make the hit. If he didn't make that hit,
gone.
The kid was gone. He made a nice play. It's going to bring up 3rd.
3rd and 3 again.
3rd and 3.
You see Bodie back in the game.
Yeah, Brody and
Paps
I think Paps came back in.
Yep,
yeah.
So
there they go.
New quarterback in for the Wolfpack.
Jack Howe is back in. Twins right with the eye in the backfield.
Handoff.
Who's that, Shiner?
Shiner, and
he gets only about a yard.
So it brings up 4th and 2. And
4th and 2.
Definitely in 4th down territory here. I mean, they think they're going to go for it. They're still on the
field. It's a big stop for Scranton. Well, there's 2:09 left. They stop them here. Scranton gets a little momentum. They got about 2 minutes, 2.5. I think they're going to let the clock run down and call a timeout. Tell you what, Scranton's D-line, it looked like they were moving them off the ball. And right now, the last couple, they haven't moved them at all.
It's when they get to that corner, though, that's
the problem. There, they get to the corner, those guys take off. But Maloney last play did a nice job, and I think before it was Stepney that came up with a big play for them too. Timeout here.
Maloney, both sides of the ball.
Wilkes-Barre, yeah, he's playing a great game. The Wolfpack called a timeout. We got 4th and 2. From the 33-yard line.
That's a great situation, Mike, when you have your quarterback on offense, your leader on offense, and also your leader on defense.
Yeah.
I mean,
the only problem is you hate to see him get hurt on defense, though. And then now you start from square one. But Scranton has been working with Coyle as his backup, so you're comfortable with the guy you have there, even though he's only a freshman. So we got 1:37 here left in the second quarter. We're in a 15-15 ball game. 4th and 2. Wilkes-Barre has it on the Scranton's 33-yard line. Big stop here for Scranton. If they don't stop them, maybe a little momentum for Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah,
but you only got to 35. So.
Wilkes-Barre's coming out with their big package again.
Big package here. They got the
Javante
power
McCleary's back in the game. No.
It looked like they put McCleary though back as a tailback. And they left Howe underneath center.
Maybe they're going for a pooch punt.
Looks like they're in a triple I here. Triple I, and they give a power. And Scranton got through. Scranton got through and got it.
And makes the play.
Who was that, Bodie? I think Bodie initially hit him. The only thing with that triple I now, you start the kid, instead of being back 5 yards, he had him back 7 yards. So now you got to run 7 yards
to get
another yard. So they stop him. Scranton, a nice job.
Yeah, I think
they call a timeout now too, Scranton. So it's 1:34. Scranton's doing a nice job up front. There's really not much now.
Well, they got a minute and 34. I don't know if, you know,
Do you sit on or do you try to take a shot at something?
tie ball game.
You got athletes here, so maybe let's see. Who do we have up top here? Is this Izzy Williams? Izzy's a really good athlete. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to go up top
Yep,
here.
that's Izzy.
One
on
time.
On the other side, I think you have Nasir Moore.
One of the guys didn't know they were on offense here. He's sitting over on the sideline. They're calling him out here.
Saldonado in the backfield. Yeah, they call a timeout.
They called one, and they just had to call another one. So they're out now, I think.
All right, Billy Maloney.
Looks like they're coming to say Billy Maloney's in a.
Matt Schilling's out to the left with Nasir Moore.
It looks like spread wing motion. They give the ball to.
Inside handoff to
Like
Moore.
a jet sweep to.
Nasir Moore.
Is that Moore or is that Schilling, number 7? 7.
That was 7.
Yeah,
So,
Schilling. It looks like 4, 7. They're all tough to see up here. That was no gain on the play. So second down.
1 minute and 16.
Minute 16. And letting the clock. I know the Scranton doesn't have any. I think Wilkes-Barre has one more timeout left. Doesn't look like anyone's looking to stop it. 103, counting. Scranton got the opening kickoff, right? So Wilkes-Barre will get it in the second half.
All right.
We got trips left open. Maloney in the shotgun sidecar to the left of him. And he hands it off to Bodie, who's got a little room, and he cuts back. And he gets met with the pursuit. I want to say 33 for them. Max Geiger, looks like, I don't know.
So it brings up like a 3rd and 6 here,
Third and 6, 29 seconds left. They might even let it run out. One little extra play here. I don't know if you're going to get all of it. It's the time that you get somebody hurt at this time, so we just let it run out. Going at half, tied up. It's like nothing here. We're tied up.
Really?
15 all. Yeah, not a bad. I mean, not a sloppy game. Not, it's the first game of the year.
It looks like both teams are prepared.
Yeah.
Both teams are executing. It's a fun game to watch.
Yeah. All right, here we're going into half. 15-15. Wilkes-Barre area. Wolfpack will be receiving the opening kickoff, and we'll be back on when halftime resumes. Okay, welcome back here for the second half. Both teams are coming out of the locker rooms now, stretching, getting ready for the second half. We were talking about it a little bit before, but hopefully now we're going to see what the over-under is for kids, how many kids are going to get cramps. Now, usually it happens in the second half. You come out in halftime. But I was just looking out here, and I see Wilkes-Barre. I said, one of the most important things is get out here at half, get yourself stretched, and they're out there stretching now. Scranton's coming out. Hopefully they'll get themselves in a circle and get ready. I think once they come out of the locker room, they put an additional 2 or 3 more minutes on there for them to stretch. So here we are. We're coming back at halftime. We're at a 15-15 ball game. Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack is going to be receiving the second half kick, and that's it.
Yeah, here comes Scranton.
So as we said before, we got a good ball game here. First game, maybe a couple turnovers here and there, a couple penalties, but not too sloppy, not bad. Like I said,
both teams have a touchdown off a turnover.
And that's it. Yep. And then
so I mean, it's turnover, touchdown.
And then I think both of them had a set of like 2 or 3 plays where they scored off of big plays, and then that's so that happens in a game like this when you have athletes on the field. One touch of the ball and the guy can go 80 yards, 90 yards, 60 or whatever it is. I think we're in for a good second half here.
Both of these teams are kind of identical.
Exactly.
Because each team, if they get one guy getting to the corner, they're gone.
It could be gone, yep. But I have to give it up. Both teams up front seem like they're doing a pretty good job defensively and offensively. So, like I said, we should be in it for a good second half. They have another about a minute and a half of stretching, which I think is very, very important here. Is in the second half is get it so kids aren't cramping, and they should have been pounding fluids because it is a little warm. It got a little cooler out, but it's still a warm and humid night.
I think regardless who wins or loses this game, it's not going to be, by much. And both teams, I think, are going to be successful this year. I'm just seeing some pretty good football here tonight.
Exactly, I agree with you.
Well, Scranton's getting their stretch in right now.
Yeah. And Wilkes-Barre was out. They were out here a little bit before, I think, Scranton was. So they were stretching for a while before Scranton came out. But as I said before, too, not a bad crowd for both sides. I mean, Wilkes-Barre has a nice little crowd for their side over there.
They travel well.
Yeah. So we were just looking at a couple scores. I don't know if some of you were following it, but and I don't know if some of you were half, but I saw that Lakeland is beating Scranton Prep 33-0. West Scranton was beating Riverside 14-9. Dunmore was getting beat by Old Forge 20-14. A lot of them were close to half. I think North Pocono was up 7-0 against Wyoming Valley West. Who else? Shocker was. We were just listening and talking to a couple people.
Berwick, right?
Berwick was down. Berwick was beating Southern Columbia 14-0, and that's a powerhouse team there. I think Hazleton area was up 14-7 on Pittston area. Trying to think of a couple of our other games around here. I really didn't see any more scores. But
someone said like Williamsport was getting beat by State College.
Yeah. That's 2 good football teams there. So we're getting set here for the second half kickoff. As I said, Scranton will be kicking off to Wilkes-Barre. Last couple of Scranton's first 2 kicks. Who is it? Hughes, I think.
Kind of keeping it in the middle of the field,
shallow,
keeping it out of the hands of all these athletes.
The 3 athletes that are back deep, which I figured that'd be a nice little game plan. But Scranton's covering good. They're kicking it down to about the 25-30, and they're not getting anywhere. They're making the tackles. So we'll see what happens here in the second half, and we'll see how everything is going. Looks like Mr. Anderson's down there with the head official. I'm not sure. I think the clock is working. But usually the clock, the guy that's on the field, I think they brought him out of the booth. I think it's Mr. Liable does the 25-second clock.
He was up here with us earlier, and now he's down on the field.
So I think maybe because it's what did we say it was a remote now, that I think it's better if it's held on the field rather than up. Maybe it's tough getting through
up
the glass.
In the box, that's true.
So I think they're trying a new thing here. So they're getting ready to go here for the second half. Keegan has it up, and the officials are blowing the whistle, and let's get this second half started here. Here he goes. This
That's
was
a
a little
great
deeper.
kick. Great
now
kick.
he just kicked it over their heads. He kicked it in the end zone. Nice kick. See, there was a little thing. They all came up now, and he must have a stronger foot. He kicked it over their head, and it went in the end zone. So now they're going to start at their own 20. Good job.
If you're in high school and you're kicking to the end zone, that's a great.
That was a nice kick. If you notice, they were lined up on the 20-yard line.
Special team is such a big part of the game, Mike.
I always say it. I remember when I was coaching, it's a third of the game. Good things happen. You can win it or lose it at special teams. And I always preach it to the kids. It's very, very important that.
In the first half, we saw like a special teams miracle. Fumbled snap and ran in for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that was a nice play. But it's very important. All right, they're coming out. Looks like they're in a spread twins with motion.
Jake Howe back to
And
pass.
back to pass. There's nobody rushing him, but he's got pressure on him, and he's going to get sacked for a
He
loss
is back
of
in
about
there,
10
and-
yards. I don't know what they were doing. It looked like they saw something. They were rolling out to his right. There was nobody out there, and then
That looked
pressure
like
came from the inside.
Javon James with
Yeah.
the tackle.
It's a 10-yard loss there. That's a big play.
And
You know how
Jacob
important that kickoff
Martinez
is.
was in on that also.
Jacob's a tough kid. Javon is also. But this is the change of field position here. That kickoff gets them at the 20. Now they lose 10 yards. They're going to punt. Scranton might get the ball. You know, if you stop them here, you get the ball in great field position.
Second and 19. Yeah, they're. So
It looked like a new formation. I didn't see them do that. Now it's a trip.
trips left, right?
Trips left. But the one before was a new formation they didn't do all night. They motioned and did something.
Motion.
And it looked like a quick flip. Nobody out there. And Stepney made
Great
a nice
play.
play again. Real nice play. Donato Stepney out here at corner. He's the only guy out there. They did a fake handoff and a flip to the tailback to the left, and Stepney came up and made a great play.
He does a great job of forcing everything
Yeah.
inside.
And tackling. I mean, he's out on an
Yeah.
island by himself. He made a tackle earlier in the game, and this tackle right there. That kid makes a miss, or even if his kid blocks him.
Big
he was
third
out there.
down play for the
Third and
Wolfpack.
16 here. They got trips open, trips to the right open, sidecar to the left.
Shiner in the backfield, back to pass.
Looks like he's going up top, and nice play by. He was trying to pass it to Mekhi Nelson. I'm not sure if that was that Izzy Williams over there, number 8 or 4.
When they're getting a little close, that's number 8.
That's number 8. That's Izzy. I tell you what, in the darkness here, it's a lot easier to see the numbers. Earlier on today, when it was light out, you couldn't really see the numbers. So let's see.
They're punting from inside their end zone right now.
Yep.
Mike.
Or if not, he's on the goal line. So that was field position now. Who's punting here? What's that? Corcoran's punting. Saldano's back deep. He had a nice return last time, and it looks like they're going to be kicking deeper. They look like they have a procedure penalty. Or was it time? I don't know if they ran out of time. It's a 5-yard penalty. So now he's going. He was at the goal line. Now he's going 5 yards deeper. So it's a game of field position now.
Saldanato just moved up 5 yards.
Yep.
So he's inside his own 50 receiving this punt.
And like you said last time, the last punt he had, he returned it almost 25, 30 yards. Almost punted, almost got it. The kid stopped. And not a good punt.
It's going backwards. It's a punt out to about the 23-yard line.
23-yard line. That's a big, big difference now.
So Scranton High starting off inside the red zone right now, almost.
23-yard line. That kickoff is so important. That first play was, they come out and Scranton wasn't fooled by something that they tried to change. And Scranton did a nice job. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. A little momentum. We got 10:09 left in the third quarter. Scranton's first possession of the second half. They're on their own 24-yard line. Maloney back at quarterback. Saldano to the left of him. It looks like he's in trips open. Motion. Jet sweep to Donato Stepney. Made one guy miss, but a swarm of
tackled about
Wolfpack.
3 yards, 3-yard loss on that play. On the
Could have
jet
been worse.
sweep.
The first guy he made miss. And then now their numbers are tough to see right now. Shiner was on the tackle there, so So they lost 4 yards here. They moved back. It's not the way you want to start here, so we're at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 14.
We got Twins right, motion to the right, now into a trips, open. Back to the right of him, handoff back to the left, a zone. And I tell you what, whoever that linebacker is came flying up and made a nice play. 32.
Number 32, yeah.
32. Cannon Redding. He came flying in from I don't know where he was at, but boy, he made a nice stop. Looked like he had a little seam there at first. Looked like they tried to run a zone back to the weak side, and that linebacker read it. He came flying in.
Well, 3rd down. You're
third about 14, 15,
on
right?
the 28-yard line.
See what Scranton can do. It's a big play for
Scranton
him.
could possibly string a couple passes together down here.
We got trips right, open. Sidecar to the right, which is the back to the right of Billy Maloney. He's rolling to his right.
Out.
He hits Bodie in the flat,
Bodie.
who was open, made a guy
Bodie.
miss, and then he gets stuffed.
Yep.
But it's close to a first down.
It looks like it's close. I think they're going to have it.
Looked like a flood pass there. They had a corner, a deep out, and then he came out into the flat, and he hit him in the flat. There was nobody
Bodie
out there.
came off the field again. I don't know if he's cramping. I think he's cramping.
Looked like a flag over there. I don't know if they gave a they just gave a sideline warning to Wilkes-Barre over there. I saw a flag come up.
Coming down below the 25-yard line.
Yeah. And they get the first down, though. Bodie made the first guy miss and did a nice job. There's a number 1 cramp. Bodie right there is on the ground cramping. After they made a nice play there,
Now,
too.
Scranton High's whole team is below the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
I never saw that before.
I don't know why. Someone better get them back. That's going to be They just got they gave him maybe it wasn't a warning. They gave him a penalty. Someone's got to get these kids are all the way down.
Someone must be telling them because
Power eye right, just that formation I said before. And they don't have another guy in there. They're missing somebody.
tight end.
Tight end. Power eye right. Handoff to.
Boy, that play's working.
That I said before. They had that power, and there was nobody out there.
Yeah, I don't understand. Down below the 25, I have 35 players standing on the sideline below the 25.
Yeah, I don't know if they realize that. You're not really supposed to be down there. They're going power eye right again at the 2-yard line. I think it's Saldano's in the backfield now. Maloney keep
Quarterback sneak.
I don't know if he got it. It's going to be 3rd down at the 1. They want him and they can't get him in. They want Bodie to go in because he's a bigger kid than Saldano. Jacob Martinez is going in. Maybe they're going to throw him at fullback. Big Jacob. And there goes Bodie. Now Bodie's a bigger kid too. So you got third and goal from the 1. Yeah, they put Martinez in the backfield as a fullback. Delay game.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? He was sending. They were making personnel changes. Now they move back there at the 6-yard line here.
So 3rd down on the 6.
6-yard line. That's a tough thing here. Boy, oh boy. Power eye right. Hand off to Bodie. He makes a guy miss, and he loses yards. Then he breaks
reversed
out
his
of it.
field. You think
he
he's
broke
gonna...
a tackle. Oh boy, he broke a tackle, and I think he. Oh boy, someone's down too on the field for. 2 guys are down for Scranton now. down at the 3-yard boy.
I
He
think
looked
that-
like he was down for about
I
a
think
7 or 8 yard loss.
Bodie's down.
Bodie's down, and he made a guy miss it. He almost got to that corner, and look again, he's cramping up. Another guy's limping off. What did we say? We said this is going to happen now.
Yeah. I mean, it's that type of weather, too, for...
Yeah. Well, it's going to be 4th and 3. Boy, he made a nice move. He made a guy miss, and he almost got there. What a play. He's a good athlete. And it's not, it looks like it's another cramp, too.
I mean, you would think... Oh, the trainer is out there. I was like, I couldn't actually see from here, but there's the trainers out there.
We were just looking here. We were talking, and somebody did, just let us know this. I didn't realize, but I always thought, nobody can go within the 25-yard line. But I guess no coaches are allowed to go down there, but the players are now. So
How about
I didn't
that?
realize that was a new rule. So
I never saw it before.
me either. That was the first time. That's why I was saying I wonder if they weren't aware. But if you look at Wilkes-Barre over there, they're down there maybe because they got that warning or they got called for something. But
Yeah, it was
that
their
was Bodie
coaches.
there. He's cramping up. He's getting up now. Looks like he's okay. This is going to be something that for him, he's got to pound some fluids now, but it might be too late. It should have been 2 or 3 days ago that he should have been pounding the fluids. But if he doesn't get it stretched out here and there, he's going to be going down left and right every time he goes in the game.
And this is the part of the game where definitely Scranton High needs him on the field.
Yep, you need him exactly. This is where you want him. Well, we got it from the 3-yard line. I wouldn't be surprised, and it would be a nice play if they go power I and they fake it to the back and let Maloney run it in.
Saldonado's in
It
the
looks like he's
backfield.
going to the left, Maloney. It is. Maloney's got the
He's
ball to the
keeping it.
left.
He's
He's keeping
keeping
it. Oh, but they sniffed it out.
Sniffed it out. There's a flag on
And
the
there
play
is
here.
a flag here, too. Holding on Scranton. I think they're going to decline it. When I looked at it, I had a feeling I saw that. That's why I said it looks like they're going to give that ball, let Maloney run the ball. Because he had Saldano to the left. They were overloaded to the left. And Martinez was out there. Looked like he was leading him up. And Maloney was the only guy to the right. But Wilkes-Barre comes up with a big defensive play. We got 6:16 left. There was a holding on the play. They declined it. So Wilkes-Barre is going to take over on downs here at the 7-yard line. That was a big play for them. You know what hurt Scranton? On that 1-yard line, the delay game.
That's a boost to Wilkes-Barre right there.
Yep. You're on the 1-yard line and you get a delay game. That's tough. 5 yards back. Now you get, you can fall into the end zone. Now you got to go back. You got to go to the drawing board. And you're 6 yards out. So here we go. Let's see. 7-yard line. 1st and 10. Wilkes-Barre 15-15 ball game. 6:16 left.
All right, they're
They're in a
their
power ride or so.
power eye. Their big
power ride,
package.
a big back in there. And they give it to him.
That's a
And
great.
Scranton stuffing it up now
They
in the
are.
beginning of the game. Linebackers are coming up the field. The defensive line's doing their job. They either lost the yard
A
or
lot
they
of
didn't gain
players.
anything.
A lot of players to the ball on that play.
Yep. Nice play. No gain on the play. Looks like Javon James was in there. It might have been Paps filling in too, or filling the from linebacker spot. So nice job there. That's great.
All right, change quarterbacks.
Is that Howe back in the game?
Yeah, Howe's back in the game. They kind of rely on him more or less
More
in
to
that
throw the
passing
ball,
game.
yep.
Yeah.
Throw the ball. The other guy comes in as the running quarterback. They're in a Twins right formation here. Fake.
Good pass
And
going
he's got
down
a
the
guy
field.
open in
He
the
has
middle of the
someone
field.
wide open.
Oh,
and
he overthrows him. I don't know if he was throwing it to 3 or 4, but
Yeah.
I tell you what, 4 was pretty much open if he got it to him.
Yeah, Javon Goodwin. He really separated himself on that play.
You had, who was it, Izzy Williams and Billy Maloney were back there in coverage. I mean, they were right there, but this kid was in a full sprint. These guys were backpedaling. So if this kid ever gets, got the ball, that would have been a heck of a game for him. So now we got 3rd and 10 from, what is it, we are at the 7-yard line? Yeah, still at the 7 or 8-yard line. 8-yard line still. 3rd and 10. Big stop here. 5:19 left. Playing the field position game, too. The punt last time wasn't really that big of a punt. Kid wasn't set right here, I don't think. They called the timeout. I think they called the timeout. Yeah.
Looks that way.
Looks like Wilkes-Barre called a timeout. I don't know if they were happy with something or if someone wasn't out there or what was going on. But so that's our first timeout?
Well, it's a
Second
big third down for Scranton High right here because they can get them punting from their own end zone if they're able to stop them.
And like I said before, this kid he didn't punt the ball, and then Saldano, he makes one guy miss last time and he almost brings it to the house. And we'll see what happens this time. But big stop, like I said, big down from 3rd and 10 from the 8-yard line. 5:18 left in a 15-15 game.
Looks like Bodie's up on the sideline, moving around. The more it starts cramping up, the harder it is to get yourself back out there.
Yeah, where is I don't? Oh, there he is. I see him. Yeah, he's just moving. Yep. It's going to be a tough loss for him if he can't get him out there on the offensive side. I mean, defense is playing good too, but
yeah, him at the defensive end. I mean, he was in the backfield countless times today.
Yep. All right, looks like we're back out here ready to go. Still looks like they're having problems with this 25-second clock.
Well, the electricians told us before the game there was going to be a problem, and
it looks like there is. Anytime you try to do something, you got something new. Usually it was hardwired years ago. They'd have it run, I think it was through underground, like the wires went underground or whatever into the
They might have to go back to that because there's electricity over there.
Yeah. What they do now, it's a remote now. So I don't know if they're going to do it, keep it on the field or what's going on. Coach Shumrays isn't too happy, I don't think. Something about.
That's frustrating when the game just keeps on getting stopped because of something
you can't get any kind of
technical
momentum going. You can't get anything. So we got here trips left open. Howe is in the backfield. Howe is in the backfield. They run a middle screen. Oh, it looked like he had something going there, and he gets stopped. Jeez, I looked over there. Somebody's head looked like it was coming off.
McKean Nelson, right, with the carry?
Yeah, and Schilling made a real nice play.
All right, that brings up 4th down.
Boy, it looked like it was a lot more yards. They only got 2 or 3 yards out of it. It looked like they were getting more. Scranton was hitting out there, though. Scranton's here to play.
Yeah. It's probably about a 5-yard game, but had to go 14 yards to get it.
Yeah. Here they go. Corcoran's back to punt. Saldano's back deep. See, Scranton can get a little pressure on this guy here. Doesn't look like he's too rushed to get it off.
Oh,
looks like he got it high. Heading towards the sideline to the left. Looks like it got a Wilkes-Barre count. Not a bad kick. Got it out to the 45-yard line. 44-yard line.
Scranton will take over inside their own 50 and tie game.
Tie game, 4:43 in the third quarter still. That was a nice punt. Boy. And he angled it nice. Keep it away from Saldano. Who knows what he can do with the ball when it's in his hand.
His one punt went backwards. So.
Yeah. As we're still sitting here, Bodie's sitting there, he's running back and forth, trying to loosen up.
Yeah, he's trying to loosen up there.
But, Maloney and him are pretty much kind of the bright spots, both on offense for them tonight. What do we got here? What are they in here?
Izzy and Nasir are out left.
They're missing somebody. They have
Again.
9 guys out here. There's only twins. Twins. Yep, they're missing a tight end. Trips open, they are. Trips open. Pass play, Maloney 2. It looked like they were trying to get Stepney. He was open. Look at a nice little comeback route on the outside here. And he just threw it a little high.
A little high.
Looked like he was breaking. It was a nice pattern. He looked like he was breaking to do a go route. And he
Came back.
he broke it off. Nice. He just threw it a little high. So we got 2nd and 10 here from the their own 44, or from Wilkes-Barre's 44-yard line. And it looks like, again, the clock's not being held on there. So the guy, if you look at the guy in the back here, his hand will go up, and we'll see that 5 seconds before the play. So we got a spread formation with a motion. Fake jet, quarterback keep.
Oh,
and Maloney saw a seam, and
Maloney.
he got it. And he hit the seam. Nice run. Made a guy miss again. Down to
way.
about the 7-yard line. I tell you what, that was a nice. He made the first guy miss, and then nobody else was there.
What a game he's
It was
having.
a fake jet, and the quarterback going back to the.
He's coming
Now
off
he
the
looks like he's
field
cramping.
limping.
Oh boy, he's cramping now
He's cramping too.
That's tough when you're quarterback.
Here comes freshman Brody Coyle into
Coyle's
the
coming.
game.
The only thing now is where are we at here? We're on about the
7-yard line.
7-yard line. If they go full out, now you got Coyle going under center, who hasn't taken a snap off of this kid today yet. So this is you get a little nervous with this here. They're in a power eye right. Hopefully the kid, he's not nervous and he does the job here. Good, he got it off. A
Nice pitch.
Toss to Saldano. He looks like he has a corner and then he hesitates. And then they corral him.
So it's about a 2-yard loss.
2-yard loss. Who's on that tackle there? Number 3. Makai Nelson. Another guy that made a lot of tackles tonight for them. He's out either outside back or cornerback. He stayed home. Looks like Maloney is still, I don't know if he's still down, is he? Coyle's in there now. It's 2nd and 9 from the 9-yard line. We got 3:28 and counting. And we got a power eye to the right. Coyle under center. Bootleg pass, and they were all over it. I don't know if that was the call or somebody went the wrong way. And it could be, it could be the freshman jitters here.
Wow, they got off the ball so quick that time. I don't think Brody even had a chance to even look upfield.
Looks like Maloney's going back in.
Yeah.
Maloney's back in there. It's 2nd and 15, or 3rd and 15 from the 15-yard line. We're in the 15-15 tie, 2:34, and the clock is rolling here. Looks like they got a spread. Trips left open. Tight end Trips. Maloney's back to pass. Stevens looked like he was going with Stepney. Stepney slips. Maloney tucks it and runs and gets stopped. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 5-yard line.
5-yard line, yep.
Looks like they're going for an extra point. Or a field goal. What am I saying, extra point? A field goal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, looks like they're lined up for a
There's
field goal.
Keegan.
Hopefully
Keegan
they got
Hughes.
everybody out there now. You got to make sure everyone's paying attention. Get everybody that needs to be out there. 2:15 left here. Setting up for a field goal. Keegan Hughes. Who's the holder? Billy Maloney's the holder here. And it's up. And he made
good.
it. He made it. Nice kick. So we got an 18-15 ball game here. Scranton kicks a field goal. Keegan Hughes, good job, buddy.
Keegan Hughes gives them the lead here.
So 18-15. Scranton will be kicking off, so I'm trying to figure out what are they going to do. Is Wilkes-Barre going to stay back, and then they're going to pooch it, or are they going to come up and he kicks it over their head? That changed the whole field position once he kicked it over their head and they got inside the goal line.
Yeah.
They got him at the 20. They lost 5 or 10 yards, and Scranton had the field position this whole second half so far. They've been in their own zone. I don't think we've been on the other side of the 50 this half. And there's 2:11 left in the third quarter.
There's 2 kicks from like almost inside the end zone, right?
Yeah.
Punts.
So it looks like they're up again where they were last time.
There's a new player out there.
Yeah, it looks like there's a different guy back there deep.
Davon
So they're in between.
Underwood.
It looks like they're in between.
Davon Underwood.
So he might just want to pooch it here now.
He's a freshman also.
No, he just drilled it. He catches it. Looks like they got a middle wedge set up for him. He's dancing a little bit now. Oh, he breaks to the outside, and somebody there made a nice tackle. Is that Izzy, number 8? Izzy Williams on the tackle there. The kid looked like he had some speed. He looked like he was ready to break out of there. And then Izzy came up and made a nice play.
We're seeing an awful lot of freshmen on this field today.
Yeah. But look at the roster here. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freshmen on this roster. And Scranton has 2 or 3, I think. I thought I saw 3 of them. Yeah, Coyle, Reese Whitman, and Chris Del Sarno.
Yeah.
So Wilkes-Barre right now has...
Jake Howe in the game.
Looks like there's a little confusion here.
Actually in the shotgun.
They're in a shotgun with doubles. Or spread open. Looks like a hitch. Nope, it doesn't out.
Wow.
And Stepney did a nice job. And whoever else was there in the coverage, Saldano's out there, did a nice job. And Stepney came up and finished it off. 2-yard gain, but good defense, Scranton. 1:46 clock is running right now. Wilkes-Barre is at what, the 24-yard line?
Javante McCleary back in.
Might go with the power set.
Power set.
Or him running it.
Shiner in the backfield.
This is here. They're in the old double wing here. Wing T type. And they go with a motion toss. Oh, he almost got out of there.
He almost did.
It was the old wing T, and he did a sweep to the right.
Makai Nelson.
Makai Nelson, is that who that was?
Yeah.
We got third and about 2 from the 30-yard line. He was 1 tackle away from breaking that. Izzy Williams came up. The corners are coming up nice. Stepney's coming up. Izzy Williams coming up nice.
Big defensive stance.
Looks like they're in the wing T again. Same play, and they did a counter back, and nothing. Scranton stuffed it. 4th down.
Scranton.
They try to do the same play, but come back with what do you call it, reverse or a counter back, and it didn't work. 22 seconds. It looks like they're waiting until the clock runs out, and then they'll punt. They'll switch field positions and punt.
That'll be the only time they're on this side of the field.
Yeah.
This half.
Yeah, Scranton's defense came out in the second half. They haven't moved. Wilkes-Barre hasn't moved it at all. I don't think they got a first down the second half.
Playing hard.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings us right to the 4th quarter, Mike.
Yeah, we're going to the 4th quarter. We got an 18-15 game. Scranton's up on a field goal. Second half, not much offense. I mean, Scranton won the field position battle from that opening kickoff in the second half. He kicked it in the end zone. And from here, we'll see what happens in this 4th quarter here. Looks like Wilkes-Barre is going to end up punting it, but I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't know. See why not? Now you could maybe change the field position a little bit now if you get a good punt off. But I don't know why you would want to go here in your own 30 with a whole quarter left. But you never know.
You're basically letting someone.
Yeah. I mean, it's 4th and 3.
Right.
And Scranton's been shutting you down. So it looks like it's going to be a fun 4th quarter.
Scranton must have did their homework at halftime because they are stopping the power game right now.
Yeah. See if we have any.
All right, here we go.
Any scores or anything. Oh, here we go. Wilkes-Barre's coming out. Wilkes-Barre looks like they're going
bringing their offense out.
They're bringing their offense out, yeah. Wow. They got a lot of, they look like they got some confidence unless they come up here with a nice little trick play or
Maybe trying to draw them off in the fourth quarter here.
draw them off sides.
Keep the momentum going.
Or, I don't know what you do here.
Going for it on fourth down.
Going a bootleg pass. He has, and he makes the play.
He makes the play.
There goes your guy. Unbelievable. That was great defense. Wow.
Naquan Johnson with a catch in between two tightly guarded
Looks like whoever was coming.
defenders. They were really.
He came up. He's coming up limping here. Who is it? Is that Stepney?
Yeah, that's
their best
Donato.
defender. I mean, that's
That's
Donato.
Donato,
And
yep.
he's their best defender. That kid, what's his name? You said earlier, Naquan Johnson came up with a tremendous play. That takes.
I mean,
He knocks that down. They get the ball to 30.
I don't know how great of a pass that was because
You're
it
right.
was a great play by the receiver.
We got twins left, twins left, and it looks like they're going with a power or an ISO right up the middle.
About a 2-yard gain.
2-yard gain.
That
They're
was
at
Shiner.
is that Shiner? They're at Scranton's 46-yard line, 2nd and 8. Yeah, they're really not moving Scranton off the ball at all this second half. Scranton's really stopping the run. We got doubles here. Sidecar to the left.
Back to pass.
Oh, he overthrew him. He had him open too. Gets it down in the numbers. He just did a quick stop at the marker.
Jake Howe has kind of like a sidearm release on his thrust.
Slingshot up there. The old Bernie Kosar back in the day. Sidearm. We got third and 9 from Scranton's 46. 18-15. Scranton's up by 3. 10:54 on the clock. I mean, if they went on their own 30, obviously it's a 2-down. Or they're definitely going to go it now.
They're in 4-down territory.
Yep. Another pass play. Same play, and the kid stops. This time he throws it to him.
It's a first down.
Now that's a new corner out there. And it looks like that he's in there for Stepney.
Yeah, that's
so they probably figured.
Nasir Moore.
Is that
jumped
Nasir
in.
Moore? So he's out there. Maybe he's a little nervous and he's giving him a lot of room, and they're noticing that. Looks like Bodie or is that Stepney came back in. Bodie's in. Saldano's coming out. No huddle here. They're in the twins. Or doubles still. They're still in a doubles. Same thing. Oop, they did a draw. Nice play. Scranton flies out of there. And I think that was, who's that? Was that Mackay Nelson? There's a flag back here, though. They might not have been set. Holding on Wilkes-Barre.
It's coming back.
What they were doing, they were in that same play. They were hitting them with the stop, and they did a nice, looked like a sprint draw or just a draw.
Who was the ball carrier on that?
That was Nelson.
Was that Nelson?
Yeah, he did a nice job. I don't think they called it. They're huddling up on the sideline. So that was a 15-yard penalty, or a big 10-yard penalty. So we got 1st and 19, because that was close to being a first down for them. They're in the same formation now, doubles. Sidecar to his left.
Back to pass.
Back to pass. Howe, stop and go. He tucks it. He's got some running room. And kid pulled up. That's smart rather than giving a.
There's a flag on the play.
This guy's throwing a lot of flags over there.
Like holding? Or unsportsmanlike
I
conduct?
don't know what happened. Unsportsmanlike Scranton. Is that what he just did?
Yep.
It didn't look like anybody hit him, but I wonder if he heard a kid say something as he was going out of bounds. Because he didn't come up. I just got done saying that kid did a nice job by not hitting him out of bounds. Or a lot of kids, your emotions are taking over, and you come over by the sideline and you go to hit him, and I said, wow, the kid did, and he must, unless he said something, or I don't know what happened there. It's a shame, because Scranton, They had him deep here. It was 2nd and 19, and that would have been
Now you're 1st and 10.
1st and 10
Inside,
from the 25.
Yeah.
And they're in that and it looked
Same
like they
play.
see it. So they're going no huddle. They're going doubles, and they're hurrying up here, and they got Scranton on their heels, and Scranton's changing guys left and right here. Stepney comes back in. That's a big help for them now. Stepney comes in. They got them on their heels here. They got spread or doubles, whatever you want to call sidecar to the left. And he ran that draw again, which I said was a nice play before.
That's a first now.
First down now. Scranton kids are getting up slow on the D line. Maybe they're getting tired. I hope not. Well, it's 1st and 10 from the, where are we at? The 14-yard line, right? Yep, 1st and 10, 14-yard line. 10 minutes and counting. The clock is moving. 18-15 Scranton. Ooh, he didn't have anybody over there.
No.
Yeah.
The only people I saw were
In the dark color, the maroon jerseys, Scranton jerseys.
Maroon jerseys.
They've seen something. I think they ran that draw was the only running play on this whole drive. The two of them they had, and they've been passing the whole time.
No huddle.
No huddle, hurrying it up.
They just want to move.
Maybe they figured they got Scranton on their heels. They're getting tired. Now he's got double side. He got double side cars. Spread, and they're both flaring out. And he threw it. Wasn't there. Whoever there did a nice job. Schilling did a really nice job. Third down.
As a quarterback, you're teaching your quarterback to look off as main receiver, look for somebody else, and that's exactly what.
As soon as they were in double side cars and you saw him swinging, it looked like he was going to. Couple replacements here for Wilkes-Barre. There they go with the doubles again. I don't think Scranton didn't like this what they saw here, so they called a timeout. Not a bad timeout. You got 9:49. Maybe the kids were getting a little tired because they were going no huddle the whole time. So we got 3rd and 10 from the 14-yard line. 9:49 left in the fourth quarter.
Can't beat this game. I mean, they
No,
have
it was a
you
good
have
game.
you on your worth the price of admission to come and see this one.
So yeah, we got a timeout here.
I like to see Scranton come out and stop the power game like they did earlier.
Yeah.
Because
well, if you think about it, they've been spreading them out now. This pretty much this drive.
This drive.
Yeah. And because I think Scranton stopped them in the power game early on.
Yeah.
In the second half, and they're coming out again with the spread.
Still the spread there, thrown to that inside receiver. Different look.
Offsides. Kid jumped offsides from legal motion from one of the guys that were in the spread up top. Penalties kill you here. That's what hurt with Scranton before. Now we got 3rd and 15 from the 20. 19 actually. They could get a first down inside of the 5-yard line. Now Wilkes-Barre is calling a timeout. These guys are using their timeouts. You might need them here. So Wilkes-Barre has 1 left and Scranton has 2.
Well, they set up split it out there, and the inside receiver goes short, the other one goes long.
And I was looking at Scranton before. It looked like they had one of the outside backers were covering the guy too, so they might see an advantage there. But Stepney's out there now, which helped him out because the way they got down there, he was on the sideline, and then, even though he's a good player, more, but he's probably not out there on defense a lot. So you're jumping into the game and not knowing, or not taking many reps. You're taking reps, but not as many as the guy that's out there all the time. So let's see what we got here. 9:48 left in this game.
Third down.
Seems the second half has been dragging an awful lot. A lot of stoppages here.
Hey, third down and 15. You're in a good position here to make a play.
Yeah. It looks like as everybody from Scranton. I see Bodie's back in there.
Yeah.
Looks like a lot of guys are back from. They have trips out
left.
there, yeah. Nobody rushing. Oh, he tried to go to Johnson again.
Yeah, it was incomplete down to about the pass was down to about the 5-yard line.
It looks like they're making some changes here. I don't know if they're going for a field goal or yeah. Looks like they're going for a field goal too. 9:42 left. Wilkes-Barre here is lining up for where are they at? That's 25, 7 yards, 10 yards behind, 35-yard field goal. He got a leg in it, and he missed it. He pulled it to the left. His leg was strong enough.
Boy, he had the distance.
Uh-oh, looked like somebody ran into the kicker. There's a flag thrown. Oh, they ran into the kicker. Wow, that hurts.
Wow.
I don't know if is that an automatic first down? I mean, high school is way different than college and pros. Not way different, but sometimes those things aren't automatic first downs. They get 10 yards.
Let's see, they'll be just going to walk it off.
Like, I think they give it to them, but I don't know if you get an automatic first down. It's fourth down from 10 yards closer. Oh, yeah, first down. They do get a first down. Wow, that hurt.
That's a big momentum change right there.
I didn't see it when it was happening. I was watching the ball, but then I saw the flag, and I figured if that flag is back there, it's got to be something like that. Wow, that hurts. So now we got first, and they can get a first down. First and 10 from the 11 and a half yard line, 12-yard line. 9:34 left, 9:37 left. Now they're going back into their twins right formation. Just a little ISO up the middle. Scranton's there. Scranton's doing a nice job. They got about 4 yards on it.
4 yards on it.
Yeah. They stuffed him there.
Not even, about 3.
It's second and about 6 on the 8-yard line. No huddle again.
No huddle.
Yeah, a little huddle. They're doing that. The wideouts are going out there. If they're running the ball, the wideouts, they need to get out there and block. That's what, in case he breaks it away. Looks like they're going to go right up the middle, same play again. And this time they got room. And he gets in the end zone. He gets in the end zone. I'm going to be honest, Scranton's been out there a long time on defense. And they're a little tired, I think. Well, we got 21-18. Extra point to follow here. We got 9:02. Scranton has more than enough time to get the ball in here. This momentum, I hope this didn't change it. But that penalty was killer. That was tough.
That was a tough
that's
one.
a tough. Make it right down the middle.
You can control a lot of things as a coach, but you can't control that.
22-18. That was a big field goal because now they have to score here.
And the unsportsmanlike conduct.
The penalty over there earlier on the sideline.
Both of those.
That hurts you there.
Back-to-back big penalties.
And one was on third down, the other one was the fourth down. Boy, that's tough. So you got a 22-18 game. It's a 4-point ball game. Now, if he misses that, it would have been 3 points. Scranton gets anywhere because this Hughes kid looks like he has a good foot. So hopefully Scranton can get a nice little return here, see what happens. But 9:02 left.
Yeah, hopefully they get some good field position or are able to make a little drive here. Well, they've been in the game the whole, all 4 quarters. I don't see any difference now. I mean,
it's not over yet. They got a lot of time left.
About making plays.
Yep.
They have the athletes that can go the distance here.
Just looking at some of the scores here, we got Dunmore just went up 28-20 with 2:18 left in the third quarter.
Oh.
It's a barn burner down there in Old Forge. Nice kick from the kid. He just kicked it in the end zone. Wow. And I said that before. The kid from Scranton kicks it in the end zone. This is a momentum. Now you got to start from the 20 rather than before. A lot of these guys were starting on a 30, 35, 25-yard line.
25-yard line. He's putting it on the 20, though.
Yeah, that's where they'll go to 20.
Okay.
I think in the college or the pros, it goes to the 25.
Right.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. I think college, definitely.
Looks like Lackawanna Trail just beat Mid-Valley 21-13. He does a nice job up there, but it's Steve Jervis is a good coach. They've been successful a long time. Here we go. Scranton's coming out of the huddle that they huddle on the sideline here. Let's see what they got here. We got 9:02 left. Looks like they're in a double. They're in a tight spread. Sidecar to the left, and Maloney's back to pass. Throws it, has a guy wide open in the middle of the field. He's got room. Oh, and he tripped. He got a little leg on it. It was stepped.
Donato. Great throw. I like that underneath pass.
Yep.
That's been there.
Boy, that was a nice throw, a nice play. Looked like they all four of them went out and they all stopped, and the D-back or the outside backer flew right by him.
Got great protection.
Yeah. 49-yard line. Scranton's got life here. 8:41 left. They're at the Wolfpack's 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Same formation. Same formation here. Motion. Schilling's in motion. They're running quarterback keep to the right. He's getting out there. Maloney's the guy their offense. Nice pursuit. They did a nice job.
Picked up about 3 yards.
Wolfpack were coming down. I think it was number 33 again there, Max Greger. 2nd and 6 from the 45-yard line. Scranton's at Wilkes-Barre's 45. 8 minutes and clock is running. Looks like we have trips open, tight end trips open. Sidecar to the left. Maloney back to pass. Has a slant, and I didn't even see what happened. Was it tipped?
I think it was hit down, yeah.
Oh, it was batted down by one of the D linemen. Number 60, I want to say 65 maybe? Dan Horgan?
65, yep.
65, Dan Horgan knocked it down, one of the big linemen up front. So now we got 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7 from the 46-yard line. 7:44, the clock is stopped when an incomplete pass here, so see what we got here. I think Colin Miller has just entered the game, yeah. So they're in this. It's like spread open. Yeah, something's going to time out. They were in the eye, but it looked like they had too many guys on the line of scrimmage. Well, 7:44 left, 22-18. Big 3rd and 7 here for Scranton on the 46-yard line. Like we said, it may come down to the last couple minutes of this.
I'm telling you, it's what a great game. 22-18, a lot of time left. Definitely in 4-down territory here.
Yeah.
At this time of the game.
Scranton has 1 timeout. Wilkes-Barre has 1 timeout. We said again, 3rd and 7, 46-yard line, 7:44 left in the game.
Yeah, let's see what Billy Maloney can pull out of his hat here.
Like you said before, you like that little underneath pass. Right behind the linebackers. They stop.
They're playing that 4-4. It's there.
They have somebody up here, out wide here. Come out of the huddle, a little confusion again. Trips. It looks like overload to the left here. Quarterback is keeping it. Comes up, and they stop. No, they did
He
not.
is gone.
He's broke through. He slithered through.
He is down
He
to
got
the
there.
25-yard line.
Boy, he's having a nice game.
And something else. What happened here? There's a flag on the play.
Is there a flag? What does that mean? Kid from over there, I think. That might have been a sideline warning, I think. Or no, they're marking it off?
Yeah, I think it was personal foul.
I didn't know what that was. He had his hands behind his back.
I think it was after the play.
Okay. Boy, Maloney, he's slippery out there.
He is.
He's having a nice game.
Lot
It looked like they had end
end
over here, and they tried to do a quarter, and he cut it back, and there was nobody there.
It looked like nothing was there, and he made something out
Yep.
of nothing. Cut it
By
inside.
cutting it back, he cut it
Yeah.
back.
Well, they're in great shape right here.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's 7:35 left.
on the 12-yard line.
12-yard line, 1st and 10. Still can get a first down here. Same formation, it looks like. It's an end over, or a tight trips end over. Maloney, and he hands it back to Schilling.
Inside. Nothing there on that one.
Yeah, nothing there. Gain of 1 here, 7 minutes left. The clock is running here. 2nd and 9. 13-yard line. Well, Maloney had magic up to this point. Let's see what this guy can do here. Same formation again. It's end over, tight trips. No backs in the backfield, just Maloney. He's rolling to the left, the pass. He has Schilling wide open. He hits him for the pass, and he gets a first down. It's 1st and goal at the 2. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Matt Schilling.
No, they didn't give him the first down.
They didn't give him that?
It's
third and 1.
3rd and 1? Unless they're going to measure it here.
Yeah, they're calling for a measurement.
Well, 6:18 left. Scranton's in good position here, 22-18.
Tell you what, Matt Schilling catches the ball, takes a huge hit.
Yeah, he did take a big hit there. Held on to the ball.
Held on to it.
Yeah, he was wide open in the middle of the field.
Wow. Pass has been there.
You said that early on in the game. It was open early. First down?
Let's see.
Scranton gets a first down.
Wow, first down.
1st and goal from the 3-yard line. $6:18 left. 1st and goal. They're in that power eye. Yep, Maloney's under center, power eye right. Laybourne Bodie in the backfield. Almost bobbled the snap. Penetration in there. Boy, that's a little scary. Looked like he bobbled that snap a little bit. Looks like they lost a yard. Bodie on the carry here. It's 2nd and now from the 4, right? Looks like it's from the 4, right?
Yep, they just changed.
Ball's on the 4-yard line, yeah. He lost a yard on that. I think it was all in the exchange. The quarterback bobbled a
Yeah,
little
it was
bit.
a little hesitation.
Looks like he's a power eye right again. Yep, power eye right. A little tighter this time. Quarterback keeps it. I don't think he's got it.
And moved it about 2 yards, 3 yards.
They're at the 1.5, 2-yard line.
Someone's down there for Scranton.
Is that
right
Scranton?
now.
Someone's down, huh? Boy, I hope it's not the center because you don't want to have to get a new center in there. No, the center's right there.
It's really not moving.
All right, we got a little injury timeout. 5:21 left. Scranton is third down on the 1.5-yard line. Can't have any mistakes here. No offsides, no nothing. Hold on to the ball, get it in the end zone.
Keep it in your quarterback's hands. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, he's up.
What do we got here? Is that 66? Is that Saldano? He's a good player. Adon Salazar. He's a tough kid.
5'9", 215 pounds.
I think that's him. If it's not him, it might be Javon, which is another tough 68. I can't tell if it's 68 or 66. They're all line played. They had a nice game tonight. Let's see, 68 still out there, so that's a Don. I think they put Jacob Martinez in there. They got power eye right. It looks like a wide power eye right. And he fumbled the ball, and he went down to a knee. He fumbled the snap.
That brings up fourth down. That was a big one.
Fourth down. Fumble the snap. One thing you cannot happen. Well, we got 4th and 3.
4 minutes.
Scranton has one timeout, 4:40, and the clock is running. So I don't know what they're.
And these timeouts.
He's got to get a timeout.
Guess
He's going to have to call a timeout. Kid from Wilkes-Barre, that saves Scranton. Kid from Wilkes-Barre goes down with a cramp because Scranton was running out of time, and they would have had to use a timeout. 4:30 left, 22-18. Scranton is down.
Not having your timeouts at the end of the game like that hurts.
It's tough. Ball's on what, the 3-yard line? 3.5, 4-yard line? He went down. One of the big boys went down with a cramp. Scranton should be thankful for that because they would have had to use a timeout. And you're out of timeouts. You have 4:30 left. Wow. Big play here. What do we got? So you got to get out here. That's not a timeout. The clock is going to be running. I don't know if he knows it's a timeout.
It's an injury timeout.
But it means, okay, the clock is running now. Okay. So now 4:30 and the clock is running. So here we go. Looks like we got they're in the shotgun. There's nobody out here on this kid. There's nobody out here on this kid. Schilling. They did a motion. You got Bodie in the backfield. He rolls to the right.
Got it.
Touchdown. Who is it? Izzy? I think that was Izzy.
Yep.
Or they're going for extra point here. Billy Maloney rolled to the right. I think they isolated him. They left him out here on an island by himself. And the kid made a nice inside move. Izzy Williams.
There's a penalty. One of the players on Wilkes-Barre just threw his helmet.
He wants to enforce it on a kickoff, I think. They're going to do it on the kickoff. That's smart. Good. 4:08 left. Scranton is up 24-22. Nice play. Izzy Williams came up with a nice catch there. And Maloney made a nice throw.
Oh, great throw.
And
it's good.
Good. Big kick. That's good. Now you're up 3. 25-22. 4:08.
A lot of time.
Yeah, there is a lot of time left here.
both these teams can score within seconds.
Fourth quarter. Scranton.
25-22.
25-22, 4:08 left. Scranton's going to be getting a kickoff, but don't forget now, they're going to be 15 yards, so they kick from the 40, so he's going to be kicking from their own 45. Right? Or 10. Is it 10 or 15?
Right here.
15?
Look at this.
Right
15.
there. 15 yard. It's
How about that?
unsportsmanlike. Kid
And
over there
the-
can't, in emotions, couldn't control his emotions. He throws his helmet.
He was hurt, so he threw his helmet, and
And you're not allowed to take your helmet off
He
on
doesn't
the field.
realize he should just stay down. If he was hurt, he should just stay down.
But I don't think any kid, even if you didn't throw that, if you take your helmet off on the field, it's
That's a-
unsportsmanlike. You have to come off. I mean, unless you're injured and you're laying on the ground or something. But a lot of these kids are looking like confused. How is this happening? They're not sure what's going on. But now, if I was him, I don't know. Maybe not. I would kick it in the end zone. Don't let these kids touch the ball.
Do not let this.
Yeah, because who knows what can happen in this.
Mackay Nelson, man.
Yeah.
He's
He's back deep there.
He kicked it to him.
He didn't kick. He kicked it right to him, boy. I don't think they came down to cover it. How could you do it?
There's a flag.
That's another 15-yard penalty. I think he hit him out of bounds.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Not a squib kick there, but hey. Maybe he thought he was kicking it into the end zone.
He didn't get a hold of it.
Right.
35-yard line, but a 15-yard penalty added on. So now they're at, boy, that changed a lot. There's 4:01 left.
Like a 35-yard return.
Swing, yeah.
Adding another 15 puts him right on the
50-yard
line.
Boy, oh boy. Trent lost 5 yards on that. They kicked off at the 5:45.
Some of the penalties today, when they look at film,
Coaches
coaches are not going to be
They're not going to be too happy, you're right. Well, let's see what they got here. 25-22 ball game, 4:01 left. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. They look like they're in just the Twins left. I-Twins left. And they're running an ISO. They figured they got some time. The kid broke out of there.
First down.
First down. 10 yards on the first.
I think that was Shiner for.
Is that who that was? Nelson, I think it was on the carry.
Nelson?
Yeah, I think it was. Number 3. Nelson on the carry. 3:42, they figured maybe don't get the ball in the Scranton's hands. They're on the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. I-Twins right. They might run ISO back the other side again. Yep, isolation up the middle. Got a gain of 5 yards. Eating some clock. It's 3:19 and counting. You don't want to eat too much clock, but 2nd and 6. Maybe they only got 4 on them. 2nd and 6.
Being used to that no huddle system that they have, it gives them a little advantage here.
Yeah. Looks like they go tight. One back in the backfield. Hand it off to him. And he's breaking free. He got about an 8 or 9 yard run. These guys, it looks like Scranton might be wearing down. They're going right at them.
Down to about the 27-yard line.
Is that where they're at? 27, yeah. 1st and 10, 27-yard line, 2:48. Clock is running. That's the only, you got to hope that you're killing clock, but you're running a lot of time here. There's no urgency here. Same formation. They hand it off.
Fumble.
He dropped it. He fumbled.
Shiner recovered.
He was going. It looked like he was getting a little push up front, and he dropped the ball and had to dive back. And clock's still running. 2:19. They have 1 timeout left. They lost a yard, so it's 2nd and 11.
I'd say they're about like 10, 12 yards away from field goal situation.
They're in a double set. They got a guy stopped.
Oh, incomplete pass.
Incomplete. He had this kid over here. They all ran with.
Pass was intended to Naquan.
Yeah.
Johnson.
Well, even 2 minutes left. It's 3rd and 12 right now. Comes down to here. Their best defender just came out. What's his name? Stepney, holding his stomach.
Boy.
It's a big play right here. Motion. Got him, sacked him.
Sack.
Who is it?
Number Matt Schilling.
Schilling?
It looked like Schilling. Number 7.
Yeah. He's another good player. Good football player.
He's flying. Came in. Quarterback's down. He was hurt. He's back up.
4th down here.
Great defensive play
145.
by
That was a great
Scranton
play,
right
he's
there.
right.
Brings up 4th down with 1 minute and 45 seconds to go.
That might have sealed it right there. That was a great play.
Definitely out of field goal range, that's for sure.
That's it. They're done. They're out of timeouts.
Scranton's got to know where Naquan Johnson is on this
play.
Where
where number 8 is.
I know that's where their quarterback's going to be looking.
Good game. Good high school football game.
Donato Stepney's back in.
Yeah, he just went in. I just saw him, which is good. They need him out there. They just got eye twins. I don't know what they got going on here, but
Well, it was a great defensive play. I'm not crazy about the call there.
Yeah, that was Izzy Williams. Made a nice play. Nice play. Scranton I think they could just take a knee.
Absolutely.
Scranton can take a knee and it's
They don't
over.
have any timeouts left. It's a good way to open up the season if they can pull this off.
Nice game. Good football game. I tell you, Wilkes-Barre they had a little momentum going in.
They did.
And the fumble when he
the
fell.
kickoff.
The fumble
the penalty.
But when he was going, they were moving offensively, and he got into the line. He just dropped the ball. So that changed it. Scranton has
that loss of yardage really hurt them.
Now you go 2nd and 11. I think they try to pass the ball the next play. Yeah, this is it. They're in victory formation. Where's the quarterback at? They're doing shotgun. They're screaming at him. All he has to do is take a knee. There's 1 minute and 32 left.
I don't understand that one.
They have no timeouts left. The clock is going to run out.
Well, now the ball just went out of bounds.
Yeah, and it stops the clock automatically. I thought they were in victory formation. .123. They're out of timeouts. I think you could just take a knee and win this game.
Yeah, you don't even have to.
Yeah. So you got 102 left, 101. The clock is running, so they should definitely be taking a knee right here.
That one definitely probably put Billy Maloney over 100 yards.
Yeah, he had it. That was a nice run there. That looks like the ball game. The clock, they can't stop the clock now. It's 43 seconds. The clock is moving. They don't have any timeouts.
Unless I have one left. I know it wasn't on the board.
I don't think they had any timeouts left. Tell you what, that Maloney's a good quarterback. He had a nice game today.
Yeah. I mean, when I was
couple of nice throws. His runs are very good. He was good for him. He worked hard. The kid worked hard this offseason.
There you go.
That's it.
That's it.
Clock is running. Game's over. Time to start shaking hands.
It's a great way to start the season.
Start the season. It's a big win. It's a big win for them.
Only going to build off that one. They're
Yeah.
two good teams.
Yep. So, and then Scranton's on the road next week. I'm not sure who they're playing next week.
I want to say Wyoming Valley West, but
You're right. I think you're right. That they're playing Wyoming Valley West. What do you call it? Will be here next week. West Scranton will be here, and then. But good high school football game, and both teams are going to win some games this year. So
they are. They're both teams are definitely going to win games. There's just too many good athletes out here.
Yeah.
Both lines look good today.
All right, that's it. We're
All right.
signing off here.